Man, I love browsing the internet. What's this website? Does that say my IP address? It knows exactly where I am? That might be you. You might be freaking out learning that every website on the internet can see your IP address. Not only that, but your internet service provider can pretty much see every single website you visit. Your entire internet is unencrypted. Privacy is no longer real. And it's never really been real since the internet came around. Today we're going to be talking about 5 ways you're leaking your IP address even though you don't know it. Alright guys, step number 1 might be obvious, but for some people out there, maybe not. You're not using a VPN. A VPN is basically an application you install on your computer after subscribing to a service. You connect to their servers through a protocol called WireGuard. Once you do this, you are assigned an anonymous IP address that other users also share. This grants you anonymity. Basically, your internet service provider can't see which websites you're looking at because your internet's encrypted, and none of the websites around the world can see your IP address because you're assigned a new anonymous shared IP address. So they can't really de-anonymize you because other users share the same IP address, and VPNs do that on purpose. So it's a twofold benefit. Your IP address is hidden and your internet is encrypted. The common reason people do this is because they want to expand their privacy and they don't want their IP address to be public knowledge. Secondarily, people do it for torrenting, unblocking geo restrictions, and several other things. But that's probably the number 1 reason why your IP address is public knowledge. Now guys, besides just browsing the internet, there's also other ways too that your IP address could be leaking and you don't even know it, especially if you're not using VPN. If you guys are wondering which VPN you use, click the links in the description down below. I've rated almost all of them. My channel is not sponsored by any VPN provider. I only use affiliate links, which mean I don't make any money unless you directly click on those links to support the channel. You usually get a discount and extra months, but if you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. And just like, commenting, and subscribing here will help the channel a lot. But guys, one reason you might be leaking your IP address without your knowledge is that sometimes if you click on links in emails, you actually can end up leaking your IP address to whatever website or service sent that email. Basically, there are things called tracking pixels, and these services actually see exactly where you are based on when you click that link. So if you're not connected to a VPN, you're going to be showing them pretty much where you live. Most people don't really realize this. And another thing you really should watch out for, even though it's not directly related to your IP address, is phishing links. Make sure that the email you're looking at is sent from the original provider. There's no sketchy name in the email or anything like that. Just a quick Tom Spark tip. Another way you guys might be leaking your IP address without really thinking about it is when you're using a browser, right? You're like, okay, when I'm browsing the internet, most websites can see my IP address and stuff like that. But even with advanced users, sometimes people might not be aware of websites that can see your IP address. For example, if you're posting on a forum, pretty much whoever owns that forum and administration, even if it's like a small forum, they can usually see exactly where you are. They can see your IP address. Pretty much that's how these forums work. Some of them even have security settings to kind of block IP addresses and stuff like that. It's just a common thing with small forums. That is something you should be aware of. When you use a website like Reddit, of course, Reddit admins and the Reddit personnel can see anyone's IP address as well based on the accounts. This is sometimes how they ban accounts, but it's not like a Reddit moderator can necessarily see your IP address. It's kind of like they're not really part of Reddit's infrastructure per se. But if you're posting on a small forum, that forum administrator can definitely see your IP address and where you are. One other way people could find your IP address is if you're playing a peer-to-peer matchmaking game. Now, a lot of services nowadays use centralized servers, not peer-to-peer connections, primarily because peer-to-peer created lots of issues. If you guys remember back in the days playing Counter-Strike, Call of Duty and stuff like that, you connected to a server. Sometimes that host was having lagging issues because they were hosting the server themselves, or there would be someone in the match that was causing lag issues. The primary reason people migrated away from these P2P matchmaking systems is because it just was kind of laggy. I remember back in the day with StarCraft, if your host or one of the people hosting the servers was lagging, it would just absolutely crush everything. Pretty much every one of those modern games back then used P2P matchmaking, and that's why there was all those weird problems. Back then, you can actually use various tools to like get packet sniffers and find someone's IP address and find exactly where someone lived and stuff like that. Sometimes people would even get DDoSed out of a match. more common with professional games. But with services like Counter-Strike and stuff like that, or some of these older games like Call of Duty matchmaking, your IP address would be seen by the administrator, and they can actually ban you by your IP address. So basically, they could also see where you live as well and your IP address with that location. Not as common nowadays, just because most services use centralized servers just to perform better matchmaking, but it's something to look out for if you're playing some of those legacy games. That said, there are still a lot of games nowadays that use P2P. Stuff like Minecraft, some indie games. I do believe Elden Ring and some From Software games have invasions and co-op through peer-to-peer, which would kind of explain why there's a lot of issues with matchmaking in those games, quite frankly. So it is something to be aware of that your IP can be traced this way. Another thing to look out for, guys, is when you're using Discord or any of these applications, sometimes people can actually send you links, grab your IP, and find out your location. Now, these are all kind of things around here leaking your IP, and if you're like me in the beginning of the video, it might cause you to freak out. But there might be some people saying, hey Tom, it doesn't really matter if someone gets your IP. They could just see kind of a general location, but not know exactly where you are. That said, collecting different information about someone and finding out who they are is kind of how things work. Targeting, harassment, and stuff like that, and doxing is how it works. So let's say, for example, someone knows the general location of where you are, and then they know your last name because you might have told them. They could use that information to find exactly where you are and more information about you. So let's say a particular thing like this. Let's say you post it in a forum and somehow you pissed off the administrator or one of the moderators found your IP address. They know your username, and somehow they've cross-referenced your username to find your real-life name. They could therefore look up your name as well as if they know your city, and they could kind of find more and more information about you. It's chaining together this information, so it is something that can be an attack vector. If you guys are worried about getting doxxed, I'll put a link for Incognito down in the description down below. This will help remove your information from as many websites as possible so you don't get doxxed. Anyways, guys, those are 5 or 6 reasons, I didn't really count, to kind of how your modern IP address can get kind of logged and noticed in today's modern era. And let me know if you know any other ways down in the comments down below. I'll see you guys again very soon.